Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so this is going to be the first boss tutorial that I post. And as you can see, it's the giant slime monster. I'm sure that there's some sort of scientific word or name that the, game creators actually intended on it being called, but I like slime ball. It's just generally a good term because, as you see, that's obviously what it is. Now, as bosses go, this is actually one of them that I've probably had the most trouble with. I guess it really depends on how you play it. If you have like spells and you're very magic heavy, it can be pretty easy. You can kind of just sit back quite a bit of the time. Like I'm a warlock right now, so I should have a pretty decent time. Now, if you've played against this boss before, you know that he blows you away towards the edge. So that's constantly what you need to be looking out for. As you see, there's a bottomless pit over there that will kill you immediately, and it's very tough to get up to him. But then once you get up to him, you can attack him when you want. Now, to beat this boss, you need to get the middle eye, as you see the big middle health bar, all the way down to nothing. You can attack either side. They have a little or less health, I should say, but only when the eye's open. See, like that one I can hit when the eye's open, but then it's closed, and then it'll block it, as you see it blocking it. And the same goes for the right eye. Now, the reason that I've had some trouble with this boss is like when you get up really close to him, he'll stomp, and he'll do one of the most annoying attacks in the game. See right there, he does a shockwave of spikes in the ground. I missed it again. And those can be very hard to dodge, especially if you're right up next to him swinging your sword at him. Other than that, just the normal stomp will actually hurt you quite a bit too. It'll whittle you down over time. And then when he actually shoots enemies out, those can hurt you too, especially the little floating eyeball ones. Little pig things, whatever you want to call them. Now, I just beat him. I'm playing through on normal. I'm not really quite used to it. I usually do hard, but I figured for normal it would be easier for the tutorials. I didn't even really mean to beat him there. I was going to talk a little bit more, which I still, of course, can. So, when you're basically fighting him, if you're ranged, you want to stay back and attack when you can, or if you have familiars, let them attack constantly. I mean, you don't really control them. And then just worry about his little whelps attacking you. Alright, he'll shoot him out. If you want to, you can throw him over the ledge, or you can kick him over the ledge, or knock him over the ledge, whatever you want, or just straight up kill them. If you're playing a warlock or some other class where getting kills is necessary, if you need to revive a friend, definitely turn your attention to those and, get up to full strength before you try and take them on. And then just make sure when you go up to swing your sword at him, you have enough health to either, survive one of his hits when he stomps down, or so that when he sends a rolling tidal wave of spikes at you, you can jump over it, or if you can't, you have enough to survive it. That's basically all you need to do with this one. I really see no productive value in either going to the left or the right. That does reduce the amount of small minis that come at you, but if you play it right, you can destroy the middle eye, which is the boss, faster than both of these, even with minions attacking you from behind, because you can always just roll and knock them off the ledge. One of the nicest things is that when he blows at you, he also blows the enemies too, so it's not just you that's close to the edge, it's everybody that's close to the edge. So definitely use that when you get the chance. This is one of the nice ones, since he, like I said before, since he has so many small minions that come out and help him, that you can actually use them to revive a friend if you're playing co-op and your friend goes down. So yeah, that's generally speaking what you need to do against this boss. There's not really, obviously, this boss is very easy if you have either levitating boots, levitating carpet, or magic carpet, or levitation potion. So if you have any one of those, definitely utilize the pit. But other than that, there's not very many things that you can use to your advantage, except the fact that he spawns a lot of smaller enemies, and there's a big pit behind you. Other than that, you just kind of have to whittle him down, and it can be one of the tougher ones, but if you learn his attacks and know what he's going to do, you shouldn't have a problem.